Hello and welcome to this edition of Phi TV. I'm your host, Brad Swanson. We are coming to you just a few blocks from Florida's capital. Typically, we bring you the latest in politics and what's going on across the state of Florida. Today, we're going to talk about a cause that is actually happening all across the state and globally. I'm joined by Sam Sexton, Vice President of Government Affairs for the University of Florida and currently the President of the Junior League of Tallahassee. Welcome, Sam.
Thanks, Brad. Really excited to be here.
Well, it's a great cause that you're here for. So why don't you tell us about your role in Junior League and tell us a little bit about Junior League first.
Yeah, absolutely. So the Junior League of Tallahassee, we're a nonprofit organization comprised of all women dedicated to actually improving the lives of women and families here in the Tallahassee area.
Okay.
That also extends to improving the lives of our individual members through training opportunities and springboard opportunities to accelerate their volunteer opportunities here in Tallahassee, but around the state.
Sure.
Being here in the capital city, the opportunities are pretty much endless. In my role as president, I am truly just a figurehead. The work is done by all of our women at the various levels of our organization.
Sure. And just about every community across the state of Florida has a junior league there working to better women's lives and better their families as well, correct?
Absolutely. If you name a city, I can pretty much tell you where that junior league is, whether it's in the city, the county. Right. I believe there's 25 across the state of Florida.
Sure. Yeah, okay. Well, so let's talk about this initiative that you're here to talk about, the Little Black Dress Initiative. How did it begin? Give us some history about it and tell us what it does.
Yes, so this initiative was actually brought to us, so us in the United States, by two members who originally thought of this across the pond in the Junior League of London. Mm-hmm. They wanted to make poverty unfashionable. So they took something very iconic like the little black dress and said, we're going to wear this for 5 days, talk about what's happening in our community, and really see if they can change the minds and the hearts of their local influencers. So they talked about advocacy, what are they going to actually do about poverty, but then also raise the funds where you can actually put those into the community to make a real difference. Mm-hmm. So that's what we're doing this month. That's what leagues have already done in the state of Florida. That's what leagues will continue to do. And so as you see the Little Black Dress Initiative pop up in your community, I encourage everyone just to kind of check it out, right. But also learn more about the organizations that are supporting the league, because these are, while they're league driven, they are not only being done by the leagues. Sure. Lots of partners are at the table.
So give us some examples.
So think about it. The Florida Chamber right now, they are, through their foundation, talking about how are they going to make a difference in a specific zip code. Maybe that's around poverty. Maybe it's centered on third grade reading levels. But we have Publix working with us. So they've actually donated $5,000 already to this initiative and said, we're going to use those funds to match up to $5,000 more. Mm-hmm. And for us here in the capital city, we've raised more than $20,000 to $23,000 the last few years. Mm-hmm. We're pushing for $30,000. So those match funds are critical.
So let's think about that. If you're not a junior league member, I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to join, but an organization like ours or organizations, how can they get involved to support this effort?
I think this is one of the easiest fundraisers or advocacy campaigns, awareness campaigns that anyone can really plug into. It's all done via social media. Mm-hmm. So if you have a smartphone, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, follow the hashtag LBDI, so Little Black Dress Initiative, mm-hmm. Retweet it, share it with your colleagues, your company. Mm-hmm. We all know that if and when our communities are stronger, our businesses will be better, and that's exactly why we're out doing what we're doing.
Let's talk about some of those poverty issues, and we hear the term food desert, and so tell us a little bit about what is food insecurity and what percentage of our state's citizens are experiencing that.
Definitely, and I will just start off by saying I am no expert. I am someone that cares about this issue Sure. and who's willing, to give my time and money to hopefully make a difference, right? Mm-hmm. But there's two main differences. So you've already hit on them. You have food insecurity and hunger. Mm-hmm. Food insecurity really is a federal definition, so put out by the USDA, that states certain people or certain families have an inability or they have challenges to meeting regular meals. Mm-hmm. So think about breakfast, lunch, and dinner. And hunger, it's something that you and I might feel right before that noon hour or right as we're kind of finishing up work. That's it's more emotional. Right. But economically, it's a $4.4 billion issue in the state of Florida. Hunger registers only in at $1.5 billion, but mm-hmm. on the scale of small to large, this is a big issue, and it's a very undercover one. So although, like I stated, we are not looking to raise the billions of dollars that will make a significant difference, we are raising the funds to make a difference in our communities all around the state.
Well, let me ask you one final question before we end on this topic. So you mentioned the hashtag. Is there a website that somebody can go to?
Yes, so literally just Google little black dress cause Vox.
Okay. Say the rest
cause
of it.
Vox. So
cause Vox.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Vox as in VOX, not the animal.
Right.
But yeah, that'll bring you up. But also all of our social media pages and tags, that will all have that information there. So whether you're donating to an individual page, which is really an individual member raising those funds, or a league around the state, it's all being put to good work.
Wonderful, wonderful. Well, thanks for everything that you do, not only for the Junior League, but within the Capitol here and on behalf of University of Florida. As a fellow Gator, I'm grateful for the work that you do, and keep fighting for Florida. We know that you will. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Appreciate your time. That's all the time we have for this interview. For more great interviews like this one, make sure you hit us up on our social media feeds. And for now, thanks for tuning in.